What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we have a Seuss. You want to show them what you got?
Yeah, so instead of being responsible and fixing that car, I got another one, and it's right over here.
Yep, you picked up an R34. It's one of your dream cars.
This is the dream car. This is it. This is like the pride and joy of everything I could ever own.
Like, it's actually pretty straight. If anyone remembers the Skyline I had, it was a rust bucket, and this one was actually on the cheaper echelon. Like, in terms of price, it was probably one of the cheapest ones you could get stateside titled.
Yeah, I would say so, because it was cheap and very reasonable for what we were getting, because it's a sedan, rear-wheel drive, automatic, non-turbo, as basic as it can get, but it's still an R34 at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Like, I mean, look at the rocker panels, some minor surface rust there, but this is like overall pretty dang good.
Like I was telling him earlier, look at the rubber gaskets. These are in really good shape.
Yeah, oh, especially on the windows too. On his 32, it's actually pretty rough, and that's kind of a sad thing because they're expensive and difficult to find. And underneath the hood, we got an RB25. Anything else about it? It's NA.
It's NA. It just runs straight. It's good. It's solid. I don't know how else to describe them.
It's obviously pretty quiet since this thing is like super stock, even has the air box. Pretty much the only con to this car was there is some rust on the strut towers. You can even see that. We really expected that. We had the anticipation that this car was going to have a lot more rust than just that because of the price point. I mean, it was super cheap.
Pleasantly surprised. Like, I thought there was gonna be a lot more rust, but there really isn't.
One of the nice things about the car though is the undercarriage is actually in pretty good shape, which is super nice. Let's give them a good look of the interior.
I'll say it's really straight and just basic.
There's honestly, yeah, not much to it. I mean, you could see some wear on the seat there, but everywhere else it's actually in pretty good shape.
Biggest downside of the whole car is the speedometer doesn't work, nor do the blinkers.
Well, the importer did tell us about the speedometer. The blinkers we didn't expect, but it's probably something simple because when we hit the stock, we don't even like hear the click for the relay. So probably something simple, should be easy for us to take care of.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, then if we go to the back, pretty good. Headliner has some staining there, but that's really not the end of the world, especially since the plans for the car, it's going to be like a cool cruiser.
It's pretty much wheels, tire, suspension. That's literally it. Nothing past that, if anything.
What about maintenance?
Well, there's obviously maintenance. We'll do that.
We'll just ignore the oil leaks.
Alleged oil leaks.
No, this thing's already left a spot in the driveway.
No, it hasn't.
Yes, it has.
You can't prove that. But this thing's great. Like, it's fantastic. Oh, also, you have the key for it?
Oh, yeah.
Here's the best part.
Oh, the folding mirrors still work.
They do.
You got yourself some money there.
And they work well.
That's actually pretty rad because they still work on the R32 as well. Cool thing is the wing.
The trunk is from a GTT as well, we believe, but we're not actually sure.
Besides the trunk, everything on the car seems like it's pretty original.
Oh, there's there's one more thing. It seems like there's been some front body work done to it, because if we look at the bumper, it's a different tone white, which looks really nice in my opinion. And then if you look at the panel gaps, I mean, they're not horrible, but
they're not the best. You're right about that. Yeah, well, it's inconsistent, and it may not show up on camera. This is just to reiterate what you're saying. The color on this, on the bumper, is slightly different than like the hood and whatnot. Honestly, it's a 30-year-old car. What do you expect?
Exactly, you know.
Also, given the price point, because again, this is probably one of the cheapest R34s stateside.
I wouldn't say it's the cheapest, but it's on the spectrum of like being one of the cheaper ones.
Agreed. In terms of content on this car, it's not going to be a whole lot. As Asus already said, right? Wheels, coilovers, pretty much it, and maintenance. One thing we probably will do sooner rather than later is, since my MR2, the white one, is down, I think I'm going to take the wheels off of that and give them to Asus, because his tires are super dry rotted, which we knew about, and these are 15, so these would be perfect rollers for my car as I do the engine swap. And then in the meantime, you can roll around with some decent looking wheels. We get some coilovers or lower ring springs. I think with that, we don't have anything else for the video, right?
No, that's pretty much it. That sums everything up.
Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next video, probably doing some maintenance on the R34.